Okay. See, whose radio is this? This is Leon. Leon in Florida. Leon, this is your custom 148. And I'm on the lower side, or actually I'm on the upper side of channel 41. And I'm reading in that center scale there. I've got the bird set on the times 10 for the 50 watt slug. So I'm reading the center scale that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 watts. This is on sideband. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right around 100 watts, that's just normal talking. Let me do AM. Switch to the 250 watt scale, which we're going to be reading now on that top scale up there. It's dead keying, what, about 30 watts, swinging to about 56, let's see, that's 75 there in the middle. Somewhere right around 60, 65 watts on AM. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio, hello. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Audio, test, test, audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, audio. Audio, test. That's on AM. And switch back to the lower side band. And back to the 500 watt scale. We're back on the scale there in the middle. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio, test, test, audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So we're floating right around 100 watts there. Let's see. Need a 100 watt slug. Put it on the 100 watt scale and see. Just see what. Blame it, that's what I was afraid of. Hello. Alright. Back to the 250 watt scale. Audio test, test, audio. Audio test, test, audio. No, let's see what I do. I switch to the 100 watt scale. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1, 2. 1, 2, audio. Audio test, test, audio 1, 2. That was on AM. Yeah, let's see. Switch back to sideband and let's put it back on the 250 watt scale. Audio test, test, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, audio test. Okay. So, probably need to turn that dead key down some. But there it is. And you can see it goes to red. Meter goes to red. The transmit light goes to red when I key the radio. What mode am I in now? I'm in lower sideband. Let me switch to AM. Test, test, audio test. Test 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Now I'm on a stock microphone. Audio, hello, hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, audio test. Audio test, test 1, 2. Of course, this is the band switch here. It jumps 45 channels. Radio goes from 26065 to 27975. All the controls work. The switches are normal. That's noise blanker, CBPA, SWR calibrate, all that stuff. The only thing that changed is this switch here, which is now the band switch. And this is talkback. Right here I've got it's variable talkback. And I've got it set that, let's see, is that high? On AM. Test 1, 2, 1, 2 test. Test 1, 2, 1, 2 test. I think that's the controls are labeled backwards. Audio test, test 1, 2. Audio testing, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 test. Yeah, that's what it. Audio test, test 1, 2. Audio testing, testing 1, 2. Now, of course, it doesn't work on sideband, but you don't want it to work on sideband anyway. Test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test. SWR calibrate, all that stuff works the same. Here's your echo. Let me get back on AM so I can show that to you. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Might need to turn talk back up a little more so you can hear it. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Audio test, test 1, 2. Alright. Let's see, turn that down. Test audio test. And this just gives you the, like the, test 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Test 1, 2. The, what do you call that? Sounds like you're talking in a can or a robot voice or whatever it is. That's what that one does. And this one, I think, this one is the delay. Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. All right. Okay. RF gain, SWR, there's your squelch. And I got a way of hooking up scan on this one, so I'm probably going to try to do that, but that means that the labeling on the switches is going to be off. But I'm sure you'd probably kind of like to have scan. I might put scan right here, and but then that would do. Where would I put the band up down switch? I might put scan up right here on the CBPA. It'll still say CBPA, but you'll know that if you flip it up, then it'll scan up. Yep, that's probably what I'll do. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get started on that and demo it when I get through. All right, okay. Thanks a lot. Leon, I believe. I thought you might like to see the inside of your radio. See, I got a 4700 microfarad cap there, and I also added a 4700. I had enough room to add a 4700 back here on the DC input. Upgraded this guy here to a 25 volt, and this guy right down here is also a 1000 microfarad 25 volt. Both been upgraded. See those little blue diodes right there? Those are your shotkeys up there, and here are the other two shotkeys right there. Let's see if I can get a, yeah, there they are. See those two right there? Those are the other two. And know that that diode is not touching that coil can. It's just a reflection. Okay. I need to put a little bit of thread lock on the studs coming through the back from the RFX 150, which I only received one of those, and your radio was the first one to get it, because you've been waiting the longest. The rest are supposedly coming, but I know you don't care about that because you got yours. All right, well, there it is. Both TR14 and TR15 have been upgraded to the high gain, low noise transistors, and you can't see them now because I put the shield back on there. You can't see TR15. But I don't know why Cobra started putting these shields on there. I haven't had any trouble with these radios, but I put it back on there just in case. But there it is. And I also added a protection diode on the DC input. Now, you'll be getting a heavy-duty power cord. This is what the RFX 150 comes with. Is this little guy right here. You know, he's maybe a foot long. and it hooks up to this. But, you know, being realistic, you need something a lot longer. So, hang on just a second. This will be coming with it. I will connect this guy up to this. Well, actually, I don't need to. It's already got the connector on it. So this will be coming with it. There's your fuse holder. I'll also include this just in case you want to like do something, run it off power supply in the home or whatever. So you'll get that too. But this has got lugs for you to connect it to the battery already in the kit. So all you have to do is cut it open, plug it up, and hook it up. So I just leave it in the package and send it just like this. Okay. All right. Let me put the bottom cover on it, and I'll bring it up and show you how the controls work. Here we go. All of these switches work just like they did before. Mode switch, SRF, calibrate SWR, CBPA, noise blanker, all that stuff works just like before. The only change is that this is the band switch. It moves 45 channels at a time, so you can go from the top to the bottom real quick. Just click that down, and away she goes. And once it reaches the end, it rolls back over to either up or down, you know, depending on where you start at. And your talkback is variable. It's not a switch. Did away with a switch. But the labeling is still for the switch, okay? But it is talkback. See the talkback underneath there. You just know that it's variable, okay? Echo level and delay took place of the mic gain control. Mic gain is turned all the way up. So, you know, if you want to get a power mic, you can control the microphone volume with the power mic. See all those little specks on there? That's dust. I mean, there's this camera really picks it up. But it's just tiny little specks of dust. You can hardly see it. But anyway, everything else works pretty much the same. There's your RFX 150 back there. And what I wanted to show you back here, let me turn the radio around. Okay, there's the switch that controls the amplifier. All right, in towards the amp is on, out away from the amp is off. Okay, and just remember that both the amp and the radio has to be hooked to the same power source. Otherwise, the amplifier doesn't know that the radio is being keyed. Okay. Now, on your counter connector, I had it coming out here in the back, like right about there, running through the fins, but I was worried about the amp getting too hot and possibly melting the wires. So what I did was notch the case right there, and also the back. I've got a little square notch in the back there, so that I could get the wiring out of the radio without going through the fins on the amplifier. And what I did was put a little piece of split loom on there to make sure that the wires did not get cut by the sharp edges of the case. All right. There's your warranty sticker. I did have to go back into it because I forgot to solder the speaker wires. So I had to open it back up and go in and solder the speaker wire, so that little bit of stuff there around the edge is from where the old sticker was. I couldn't get it exactly in the same spot, so I initialed it. That way I know for sure that I'm the one that went into it and did that. That way it won't void your warranty. And on the bottom, here is your LesComm serial number, number 2220130022, the RFX 150 serial number, and the radio serial number. Now, this thing may not stay, because when I peeled it off the back of the radio, a lot of the glue stayed on the back of the radio, and I've added a little bit of glue on it, but I don't want to add too much, and I don't have, the right kind of stuff to put under there, but I didn't want glue slipping out from the sides of it. But, if it starts peeling up or whatever, you may need to put a little dab of like contact cement or something on it, which I've done on the ends, but you can see it looks kind of rough. But there it is, getting ready to box it up. And I made a few calls on it earlier this morning. Got some video of, I think I got video of the contacts. Anyway, I'll add them onto this. But there it is. It's a really pretty radio. I hope you enjoy it. If you got any questions, by all means, shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to answer those for you. Now, the box, I'm going to have to disassemble the box to put the radio in it, because of that guy right there. The radio is a lot longer than what it used to be. So the end of the box will be opened up. Don't think nothing about that. And once you get the radio, you grab this tape right here, and you can peel this protective covering off of the bezel. Put that on there so that the bezel doesn't get scratched. Okay? Alright, I think that about sums it up. Okay, I hope you enjoy the radio, Leon. Thanks for the business. Hey, roger that, roger that. Well, I just got through repairing or getting this radio set up. Wanted to see if it sounded okay to you up there.
Yeah, it sounds fine. I can't really tell you, because I like CSB. I like to get sort of voice out. But it sounds right to me.
Hey, roger that. Well, if it sounds as good as yours does down here, then I'm happy there, Roger.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, it sounds fine. You give a 5x5. As I say, I've got an S5 in noise. But it bounces straight as that noise come up.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I got the same problem down here. Your signal's going between about a 5x3 and a 5x8 there, Roger.
Yep. Roger, Lester. Yeah, the propagation's not as stable today. I've got the contacts with Europe, and that's where things are very quiet.
Hey, copy that. Yes, sir. It's not real quiet down on 385. I was trying to make contact on 385, and that's a very busy channel this morning, Roger.
Yep. Roger. 385 I tend to stay away from, because I'm only using 21 whiskies, and nobody can hear me come on hello.
Well, I can hear you just fine. I don't have any trouble whatsoever picking up your signal down here. Of course, I'm on a radio that's got a really sensitive receiver there, Roger.
Roger, Lester. But it's making a fine trip. I don't know what radio it is, but it's working well.
Hey, Roger. It's one of my radios. It's a LesComm Custom 148 there, Roger.
Okay, Roger. Well, it's working fine, Lester. I wouldn't play with that radio. Sounds fine to me.
Hey, Roger. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And like I said, you sound really good down here. I'm going to turn that extra off and see if it does any better, Roger.
Roger. But it's working. You get to me in Nova Scotia. A good signal and a good modulation. What do you want?
Hey, Roger. Okay, well, I turned off everything. You may not even be able to hear me now. Is it cold up there?
It's a bit +2 today.
Copy on the +2. Well, at least you're on the positive side of the meter there, Roger.
Roger. Are you on Facebook, Lester?
Say again?
Do you use Facebook at all on the computer?
Oh, negative. No, I never got into that. All of that social business, never cared for it there, Roger.
Roger. Well, I use an app on the computer called Zello. It's an app you download. And you can talk to people just like a radio. So if you're a computer, download Zello. And when there's no propagation, you type in 27.555. You'll find quite a lot of decimal.
001, you faded out on me completely. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but 7 threes to you. I'm glad you're on the positive side of the meter on the thermometer there this morning. Maybe we'll catch you around the band again later today, Roger.
You stay looking out, and I'll catch you flip side. 001, see to you, Lester. Bye for now.
Check. I copied that. Okay, 001, 7 threes, 102. We're QSY back to 555. Okay. Man, there's a lot of noise on 555. But anyway, radio's doing great. I got the amp turned off right now. Even with the amp off, he was able to hear me okay. Oh, Lord, that'll drive you crazy. All right, I'll be back.